What we learning? What we learning? Ayy, what we learning? What we learning? Ayy, what we learning? What we learning? Ayy, what we learning? What we learning?
What we do here is go back.
What's good, everybody? It's your girl Breanna22, and welcome to another episode of What We Learning. On today's episode, we have Bobbibreanna.
Hi.
So we haven't seen each other since like high school.
It's been a couple minutes.
Yeah, we were cheerleaders. Go Eagles.
Oh my lord. Put that back. Let's retire that. It has been so long.
What are some things that has like stayed with you since high school, and what are some things that has changed?
Oh my lord. What hasn't changed? I think it's like in nostalgia. It's cool to like run into people and like be like so like reminiscent and be like, oh my god, you still have my highlighters, don't you? But but I mean, other than that, I love like being just grown and being able to make my own decisions. It's just different. Like, the institution of high school is like awful. So it's nice to be like a grown adult and not, girl, I want to be able to wear what I want to wear.
Yeah, I'd be wearing.
You get it. You get it. Especially we grew up in such a small town, where rules are strict, people have small minds. It's just, yeah.
But you are definitely grown. You're a whole mom now. Mom of two.
Three.
Okay, 3. How is it being a mom?
It's challenging. It's hard, but it's rewarding at the same time. Like, it's nice to be able to step back and see like what I've built in a way. Like, at a young age, I didn't really recognize, especially the first time I got pregnant. I was pregnant at 19. So it was like really, really hard to just like wrap your head around, oh my god, I'm about to have a child. But
I bet.
It was literally right after high school, just like boom. I was so wild. I didn't really recognize like how wild I was. It was just kind of like an afterthought. I remember I was like Twitter fingers crazy, like just one of those people just popping off, posting crazy stuff. But now like I try to like reel myself in, you get it.
Yeah, I understand that. How was like the pandemic with your boys? Like whenever everything was like shut down, you were just like in the house every day.
Yeah, but like,
is it kind of how it is anyways?
Well, yeah, because it's hard with boys to like do anything, quite honestly. But it's good though, like we spend so much time together and like building a good relationship. It's not a bad thing being with them all the time. And I feel like because I'm young in that same aspect, like I'm more aware. Mm-hmm. Maybe as you get older, you're not as aware, but I feel like now I'm like hyper focused. I'm like, I'm gonna be the best I can be for my kids.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
Whenever we were like younger, what were your goals, like your career goals?
I don't even think I even cared that much. I remember like my goal was to just get out of Florida. Like that was like the big thing was I was like, I don't want to live in Florida anymore. I just want to go. I wanted to live somewhere where maybe it wasn't such like small-minded, but I think it was just honestly.
It's our town, like the city.
But sometimes I think maybe I'm just looking at it from a negative mindset. Maybe I'm only seeing those people and not appreciating the good around me. So that's what I've tried to do, especially as a mom. So that was like the biggest thing that I noticed. I was like kind of negative about it at first. Like, oh my God, I'm 19 and I'm young and all of my friends around me are doing amazing things. They're going to college. They're seeing all of these places. But like I said, if I'm looking at it from a negative mindset, it's awful. And I battled a lot of depression. It was really hard. Postpartum was hard. But like I said, I'm young. So it's like, it's good. And like, if I want to do it later, I could.
Yeah. I feel the same way because I wanted to get out of Tallahassee so bad.
Yeah.
And like Wakulla and everything. So right after I moved to New York, and whenever I came back, and now that I'm like doing this here, like a lot of the people that I've met ever since I came back, ever since I like changed my mindset and I stopped hanging out with people from high school, I've discovered so much more that this city does have to offer.
Yeah.
And so I have been appreciating it more recently.
It takes a little bit of exploring, but I think like the benefit of like, even like I'm like trying to find the benefit of Tallahassee, like a little bit, because traffic is awful and like all the things, but like there is some good, good, a little bit.
Do you still want to get out of Florida?
Mm-hmm. But like I think like I would own a home somewhere else, but like I think I still want to have a home here in Florida. Goals, right? I want to have as many homes as I can.
So you have an Onlyfans.
Mm-hmm. I love it. It's the best.
What made you want to start that?
Honestly, I think it was somebody else using my images. before that.
I think I remember you making a post about that.
Like multiple times. It wasn't the first time it happened. It happened for weeks. Like just random people just using my images and, you know, like, what the heck? It just isn't, like, I work hard for my body, so, like, what the heck? So
you were like, if people are going to use it and make money, then, like, I'm just going to do that?
It started off like that. Like, I was like, let me be at least on the business side of this, because if anything, I could do it just for this shorter period of time and at least get money off of the images that somebody was obviously making money off of. That was my short-term goal. But I'm really appreciative of, like, the people that have actually kind of come into my life from it. You know, I try to keep it, like, you know, I don't, you know, I'm, like, not really knowing these people, but at the same time, like, you do build a relationship with people that seem to care about you in more of a personal way, you know?
Yeah.
I don't, like,
That's interesting. What kind of, like, content do you put on your OnlyFans?
All sorts. I mean, I try not to be, like, super sexual on mine, unless you ask. But that's, like, you know.
And you pay.
Yeah, and you pay. But, I mean, my feed's mostly clean. I mean, I want to model, right? So, I mean, if freaking, excuse my language. Sorry, I did not cuss, but I caught myself. If, like, Maxim ever came to me and was like, do you want to do, girl, yes, I would do it. So, I mean, that's what I'm doing right now, is I'm basically just putting myself out there in, like, a dipping my toes sort of thing. Like, I don't want to, gotta do small steps. And it is, like, a good platform. It's such a good platform. And you kind of get to be your own boss in a way. So, it's nice. I love it.
I feel that. It's interesting you say, like, building relationships with people. Like, what kind of people are on your OnlyFans?
I mean, people that you just don't, like, some people I don't know, just people that stumble upon me that just, like, are like, I just want to see your body in some ways, which is fine. I don't care. And then other people that just want to, like, get to know you and ask more personal questions, because I don't get on my Instagram much. It's not my job. It's, like, where I post my content. And my job is OnlyFans. So if you want to talk to me and actually, like, converse with me, that's where you do it. I don't have much time in the day, so if you're gonna want to talk to me, that's how you have to talk to me.
True.
It's just better that way. And I get to, like, actually do content that, like, other people want and then make it with my own. Mm-hmm. And then, like, they're getting what they want. They're helping me. I want to get better as a creator. So, like, it's kind of like they're putting in and investing in me, but it returns. You know what I'm saying?
That definitely makes sense. Are you worried about how, like, people will see it and, like, say something to your sons?
Absolutely. It's hard, like, to put yourself out there in any way, like, on any way. But you have to take some risks, I feel like. Mm-hmm. I mean, everybody does. I mean, you know, like, in passing, how many things have you seen that you just ignore, you know? I hope that no one would ever be vindictive like that and try to hurt someone, and especially, like, in regards to little children. Why would you ever want to hurt a child like that? That's just disgusting. You know, it's disgusting.
Yeah, like, bring it up to them. Like,
it's just nasty. What someone does as an adult, I think, is their own decision. And ultimately, I'm doing it to provide for my children, right? I'm not doing it for my own selfish gain. Yeah. And that's just, it is what it is. And I'm very, like, honestly, I'm blessed. I'm blessed that, like, I'm even pretty enough. Like, you know, like, someone finds me attractive enough to pay to see me. Like, oh my God. You know, I feel like, honestly.
Like, if you do have the, like, privilege of being pretty, like, why not take advantage of it? Because you should take advantage of all your privileges, really. Like.
Well, but you know what I'm saying. Like, as far as, like, there are so many things out there that I could take advantage of. And in this exact and current climate, this is what I'm trying to do to further my career. You know, it's not just, like, a selfish thing. I definitely want to, like, I love social media. It's so fun. I love, like, connecting and meeting new people. It's just the best. Like, I would love to meet and work with new people and not a 9 to 5. You know, this is all, like, for a bigger purpose.
I feel that. A lot of people, whenever they do have OnlyFans, they'll, like, promote it sneakily and be like, oh, I'll make, like, a close friends, or I'll make, like, some other kind of private Snapchat to, like, promote it. Like, what, like, gave you the courage, like, I'm putting this on my Facebook and I'm promoting it publicly? Like, what?
Well, I mean, honestly, I think if you're gonna do it privately, wouldn't somebody eventually find out? I'd rather, like, I want to be in control of the narrative at all times, because it's my story, not somebody else's. So I want to be able to say, like, hey, I am doing this, and this is why. I mean, I was honest with everybody. Like, one, someone stole my images, so I want my money back. That sort of thing. And, like, Instagram does nothing for you. Like, they shadow ban my account now. I am, like, barely seen on anybody's feed. Yeah. They constantly restrict me. It's annoying as hell. But it is what it is, only because you have those links. So I have to take all my links out. It's annoying. Facebook's the same way. So I try to like people know, you know, and that's why I did like post about it, because it's hard to post constantly about it, you know, but I really do. I love it. And I'm so appreciative. It has brought me so many blessings. Like, I remember that first month I was like, oh my God. Like, oh my God.
Seeing the money?
Oh yeah. But and like just the amount of like people, just within like the first 2 weeks, it was 100 people. And I was like, oh my God, like I didn't even know 100 people cared. You know, like honestly, you just don't think that. And it's amazing. It's such a blessing. And just in a different way, you just never think about it and the doors it can open.
Yeah. What do you think like keeps your confidence up, like in general?
You have to work on yourself, right? Like that's the most important thing I think life can teach us, is that you have to keep learning and keep teaching yourself. And if anything, like life has taught me so much in such a short period of time. So now I feel like if anything, like my job on social media is to like share what I've learned, you know, like that's, and that's, I feel like you do it too. Like you share like body confidence and like, you know what I mean? Like it's just one of those things that you just learn. And then if you're one of those people that just wants to share, some people they want to take it in.
Yeah.
And we all go through stages like that. I observe other people and I'm like, oh my God, I want to be more like them. So that's all it is. I feel like confidence is just working on yourself. And then you do it so much that you're like, hey, I am awesome. That's all, that's like the benefit of it. Like after I had Finley, Sawyer, and then Beckett's my baby. After I had him, I was just like like I just felt like I remember what I looked like and I remember who I felt like, but now I just don't feel like that anymore. So I had to just devote a lot of time and energy into becoming that person that I wanted to be again. And then it was like, snap back, it's all fine. It just takes that mindset, I feel like, of just, girl, you are okay. Get out of that. You got to get out of that, like, negative.
Yeah. And I feel like with social media, it's important to, like, follow people who, like, inspire you. Yes. And to not just, like,
don't hate follow
yourself. Yeah. Don't follow somebody you hate. And every time that you see their picture, you're like, I don't know. Like, that just puts you in a bad mood. Like, follow somebody that, like, inspires you. Yes. And I feel like with me wanting to share so much on social media, I also, like, found it important to share, like, things that are real as well. Like whenever I am like down or like kind of sad, like I try to like share that as well sometimes, just so I can be like a real person and not just like all the happy stuff, because I do realize how people can just like, I don't know, just be like jealous and think that things are fake.
And if you're only showing that positive, of course, that's all they're gonna think, is that that's what's going on, is it's just all sunshine and rainbows. I try to be super like hyper aware to other people's feelings, and like if I can tell something's off with someone, just even in a post, I'm like, maybe I should message them, you know, like, because you never know what's going on out there. I remember going to school and like a girl I was best friends with, and she killed herself. It was just awful, you know, like, and so it's mental health, like all of it, so important, you know. It's just social media is really hard, but that's the benefit. I feel like if people like me and you, and we try, like, this is the thing, there's no legal contract that we sign, you know, like if you work for the state of Florida, there's a code of ethics. There are no code of ethics with me and you, right? We are our own bosses and we can do whatever we want, and so it's hard not to have like that moral, you know, you have to have that moral compass as a creator and say like, okay, hey, I'm gonna do this for the greater good, and try to be like a better person online for other people, and just foster a good environment. It's hard with like body positivity in particular. Like you get so caught up in like other people's bodies, and you're like, you hyper focus. Yeah. I don't know if you did you see all that stuff that happened with Khloe Kardashian and her bikini pictures? Yeah. She made them scrub the internet of her photos. And the pictures didn't even look that bad. She looked amazing. Oh my God. Like it's just, and that's the things that we have to combat, I feel like, as we are getting older, and we're going to be the people that are now on social media. Yeah, you know, they're getting older. They're getting older, so their influence is going to die. Ours is going to get bigger, and that's why I feel like it's super important to share. I mean, the real stuff. My mom, I remember my mom, I posted videos on my YouTube when I was like having like severe mental breakdown. Now looking back, I'm like, it was a mental breakdown. But my mom, she's like, oh my gosh, it's so like, I just don't want you to post that stuff out there, because I don't want you to, you know, show your vulnerabilities. But I feel like the benefit of that is saying like, yes, I have vulnerabilities, but I'm aware of them, and I'm okay with showing you those my vulnerabilities, so that, you know, But don't fool me. Like, I am strong, and I know that. And that's the important thing.
I feel that, because whenever I wanted to, like, daily vlog, I think I was telling somebody about it, and then they were telling me something that their parents told them about, like, you shouldn't share your business, because if you share your business, it's no longer your business, and, like, basically telling me that I shouldn't put all that stuff out there. But I don't really care if people know my business, to be real, because I feel like it is still my business. Like, I'm still going to live my life. But also I do, like, want to share, like, real stuff, like, so that people watching YouTube and stuff, like, they're not just, like, concentrated with, like, fake happiness, like, so. Well, I mean, it'd be real happiness as well, but, like, only that part. Like,
well, I mean, you know, like, the FBI, they all know what we're doing. So, I mean, why not tell everybody else what we're doing? Like, I feel like, you know, like, I am so grateful that, like, we live in a generation right now where we literally can work for ourselves and do whatever we want. You know, I remember when my mom, she's told me stories like, it was not like that. And how long ago was that? That was not that long ago. Mm-hmm. And now we're in such a cool, awesome environment. You know, I'm so appreciative of it. I love it. And if I could take anything from, like, Instagram and, like, all of it, it's just to take the moment and make it, like, bigger and better and focus on it, grow it.
I feel that. What is an important life lesson that you've learned recently?
I learned one today, and that is to really, like, rely on yourself, right? It's really important that you, as a person, can provide and not have to worry on with anybody else. That is real important. Yeah. But, you know, it is awesome to be able to, like, have someone or have people that you can rely on. So I think with that is becoming a better person to rely on. You become more self-reliant, but then you also learn how to help others when they're in need. You know?
Yeah. Okay, well, that is all the serious questions that we have. And now we're going to play a little game. It's called Who Can Do It, but really I'm just going to read the card and you have to do it or answer the question. Okay. Do your best Obama impression.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is going to be tough. Oh, I don't know. My fellow Americans. I'm not really good at it. He is so good. I don't know. I'm not going to disgrace our president like that, girl.
Okay. Okay.
I loved him.
Okay. Share your worst date story.
Oh, God. Oh, I'm so sweating right now. I remember one time in particular, I got picked up. We went to the movies. I felt so cute. I remember him just, like, making out like a wet seal and me being like, this is not okay. I need to go. But we were in his car. You know, like, girl, I should not have done that. I should have left. But I got that movie ticket, and, you know, but that was before the wet seal thing. So then it was, you know, negative
I definitely understand. Like, especially whenever he picks you up, he takes you somewhere that's kind of far from your house. Yes. Like, what do you do? Like, how do you leave?
I'm not going to Uber. That was the thing. Yeah. Oh, God. Like, oh, this is awful. But then I learned, like, you know, you gotta go to public places. Mm-hmm. No movies on the first day. I learned that. Let's go to a park. So then if, like, you know, I see someone's dog running off, I'm be like, I'm gonna go get that dog. And then I'm gonna just go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not playing with that.
Right. Drive separately.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Bring a friend.
Make the ugliest face possible.
Oh, yeah.
In the camera.
Which one? If I ever blow up and get canceled, it's gonna be that image on a t-shirt. Y'all better bet. Oh, sweatshirt, I'm gonna put it on.
Okay, do your best party trick.
Oh, I don't have any party tricks. I'm a mom now. See, that's the thing.
You don't be partying anymore?
No partying for me. I'm pretty chill. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. Well, don't do drugs. Let's get that clear. But I do smoke marijuana. I love me some marijuana. Legal medical marijuana. Okay. That's like the only thing I do, right? Party tricks. I could clear a bowl, you know? But we're not doing that right here. Hey! That's not really a party trick, though.
Okay. Okay. Tell us the most embarrassing story about yourself.
About myself? Man, I got so many. I mean, I am like a constant mess. I feel like that's anything. Anytime I post on social media, I immediately go, what the hell did I just post? I look at images and I'm like, girl, I should not have posted that. I go and I hide it. So that's like, I'm constantly making mistakes. I'm constantly doing stupid stuff. If you want to see the next dumb thing I do, go freaking look at my Instagram story. Because and then I save. This is the tea. I save my Instagram stories and then I go back I'm like, on that day, I was doing something funky, you know? Like, I woke up in some kind of energy. Yeah. But I love it though. Like you just see how you grow. That's like the cool thing about an iPhone. Imagine like having like a camera and taking a photo, but then like putting it away. No, I have my iPhone so I can go back and see what I look like 4 weeks ago.
And then like on Snapchat, how it has like your memories.
And then you can see like how much have I grown, where was I at. Makes you just like really check in. I feel like I want to check in more than like maybe the generation before me did. I know what I want.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to like, I don't want to necessarily say
people
settle.
used to like journal. People used to do other things, I guess. But I mean.
Yeah, it's not the same. Times have changed, that is for sure. But in a good way, like such a good way. And I'm really appreciative of it.
Yeah. Well, thank you for coming and talking to me today, being on the show. Would you like to shout out your social medias?
You can follow me at Bobbibreanna. It's amazing. I love social media so much. It's just the best.
And show your OnlyFans?
It's all at Bobbibreanna.
Oh, okay.
All of it at Bobbibreanna. Yeah, I have no shame. All of it. It's all linked.
And you can follow me on Instagram at Bree.22, and you can also follow What We Learning on Instagram. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe, like, and leave a comment. And have a good day. Bye.
Bye.